I condemn Error 2000. I do not support errors on a website when the errors make it so that you can't watch me do my job. That doesn't make sense. If anything, can't they have an error that's like, oh, you can't cancel your sub? Oh, sorry, we fucking broke the unsub button. Oh, a team of trained monkeys is working on it. Clip art of monkey with a hat on with the wrench. He's scratching his head with the wrench. Oops, we accidentally charged everybody watching for a tier 3 subscription renewal for 1 year. Oops, a team of trained monkeys is working on this. Is Elon going to add that in the next X update? Brother, okay, first off, this is awkward. Rex Mechanica, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Because what I was about to say was Techno Mechanicus, huh? No, presented without judgment, and you can draw your own conclusions. Now, Rex Mechanica, different story. It's an alias. It's probably not on your birth certificate. But Techno Mechanicus? I just don't even know what to say. Can I also tell you something? I'm fucking scared of America. And maybe I should have been like that before. But we took Kate to the US so that my brother-in-law could take out her wisdom teeth. He's a surgeon. It's not like he just has a garage or something. We were there for 2.5 hours, okay? Basically, we just got in and got out. This is less time than like some people spend in the hot tub every night. So here's what I recall in that 2.5 hours, okay? I took my daughter to a Wendy's. We ordered food and we ate and it was great. But I was starting to get the vibe. Listen, I'm from Vancouver. I was starting to get the vibe that this is not the safest place in Washington State. You just sort of, I don't know how to tell you how to pick up on that vibe. There being no restaurants except for a Wendy's within like 2 miles was a pretty big part of that. Also, lots of people walking around in football jerseys talking to themselves, not talking to anybody else, talking to themselves. So I was a little on edge, let's put it that way. Nothing happened at the Wendy's except a woman in her early 60s walked in and she ordered her burger well done, which is something that I didn't know if you could do at a Wendy's. And then she got her burger and she said, this isn't well done. And then the manager came out and was like, this is how burgers come out here, but if you want, we can like toss this one back on the grill for a couple minutes. And she was like, yeah, I want it well done. And the manager was like, all right, fucking throw this one back on the grill. Tomo, get out of here, you're crazy. Then I was waiting for a prescription to be filled at a Safeway. And my wife said she wanted a cold drink, which is reasonable because she just had 2 teeth ripped out of her jawbone, right? I went into the Starbucks. The dude in front of me was like at least 6'7" and, maybe 55 years old. And I can only describe his face as he had like a leather face thing going on. It was like somebody had put a new face on him and it was waiting to like take. It was like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre type deal. He turned around, he looked at me, he looked at my daughter, he pointed at her, and all he said was 3. And I said, you're right, she turns 3 in like 3 weeks. And then he said, what's your daughter's name? And I said it. And then apropos of nothing at all, he said, did you know Eric Clapton has a song named Layla, and it's about George Harrison's wife who he later married. My daughter's name, for the record, is not Layla, so I don't know where this came from. And I said, yeah, actually, I had heard that. And then he said, later, did you know Eric Clapton's kid fell out of a hotel window, and that's why he wrote Tears in Heaven? And I was like, thanks for that, stranger. Basically, I don't know if I'm taking this as a threat, but it's kind of like a cursed energy when it's just me and my 3-year-old in the Starbucks. Then, when the barista turned her back, he reached into the tip jar and just pulled out a handful of change and then moved to where he was going to receive his drink. This is what I saw in my very limited interactions in the United States. I think that this particular city might be cooked. You met the devil? I think I met, what's the name of the personification of pure malevolence from the Cormac McCarthy novel? Judge Holden. I think I met Judge Holden. I'm a little late today. Kate's still recovering from her wisdom tooth surgery. So I'm on morning duty. Spent a lot of time with my kid this weekend. Not just because of the Eric Clapton stuff. My wife is like, she got prescribed some painkillers. By the way, I got another bone to pick with America. Maybe this isn't a bone. Maybe I should be picking a bone with Canada, okay? We got a prescription. It has my wife's name. It has our address, which is not in the same country as the United States of America. It's a different border. She said, do I have to come in to fill this prescription? I said, duh, obviously you have to be here. You really think I'm going to go into the Safeway pharmacy and be like, here's a prescription for Percocet for someone who lives in another country and also isn't me? I'm going to be like, yeah, I just found this on the ground. So we wait in a line so that we can finally drop off the prescription. And then, you know, my wife has gauze that's like kind of bloody in her mouth. And then the Safeway worker was going off on me. She was like, I don't want to see you in here again. Like, make sure that she goes home and gets some rest. And I'm like, lady, that's why we're at the damn pharmacy. We need the pills so we can go home. She's like, now you, when it's time for pickup, just your husband comes in, okay? You don't come in. I'm like, all right, fine. So then, like, they said, oh, I'll give you a text when it's ready. Oh, it should be about a half hour. My ass in the car for 45 minutes. Finally, I walk back in. Oh, did we send you a text? No. Oh, then your prescription's not ready. Oh, I just wanted to make sure because it's like an out-of-country number, maybe. Oh, yeah, it turns out it's fucking ready. Also, she was like, this is in your name. And I was like, yeah, you told my wife not to come back in. And she was like, oh, okay, I remember. She's driving me crazy, man. You can't win for losing. People just out here trying to nitpick. But then my wife doesn't want to take the painkillers, which is totally fair. Like, I can understand. But I'm also like, you know, I mean, it's up to her. I did that when I had my testicular surgery. They gave me Tylenol 3s, and I was 16 years old. I was like, I don't need this. I'm above the Tylenol 3s. I took, like, for a day and a half, I think I took the Tylenol 3s as prescribed, and then I was like, this is not necessary, and I proudly threw the rest in a garbage can. Nowadays, I'm like, dude, I wouldn't take them recreationally, but if I had, like, if I had pain, I would be taking the T3s once every 6 hours to a maximum of 3 per day until I did not feel pain anymore. Let's put it that way. They should have the people who make snacks name the drugs, and the people who name the drugs name the snacks. So instead of, like, you know, hydrocodone, they would call it like cloudy pill. And you'd be like, oh, I get it. It's cloudy pill. That evokes probably what the feeling is like. I don't know. I've never really done like a painkiller. And then Lay's salt and vinegar chips would be known as thinly sliced potatoes plus maltodextrin powdered 2,3- chloroquinine chiral form open parenthesis hydrobenzodiazepine. The chiral network. He's cooking. This dude definitely failed orgo. No, I think I got a 53. You'd love Hydrox then? True! Isn't Hydrox like the kosher Oreos that then Oreo Corporation, Nabisco, said we'll just make ours kosher and then like push them out of business? Hey guys, I bought some pot this weekend. Oh, man. Check the pets before you queue. You know what I love? Because I've seen you, like, just look at this here, okay? The Black Knight 1_2. Last message, check the pets before you play, please. The messages before that. Hi, NL. What actions would you take to ensure that your daughter doesn't get into a sport like football or softball? I love batting cages. How much money would someone have to pay you to do a cooking stream? Goodbye. I won't forget the time we've shared. Let me just purchase some semi-useful stuff here. I don't know if there's mosquitoes this weekly. So what I love about that, and I'll be like a half robot or whatever. What I love about that is I've routinely seen your posts get more and more insane. But then Sap just sent you over the edge for whatever reason. I guess that's what's surprising to me. You broke character. You broke kayfabe when you thought I was just going to yeet it into Sap. You said, I'm not going to be a character anymore. I'm going to be a guy. For example, what do you think Elijah was thinking when he told God to send a bear to maul those kids who called him bald? Now, first off, they didn't say Elijah, by the way. For some reason, they wrote Elisha. And I was thinking of like Alicia Cuthbert, as I often do. I'm Canadian. You don't see a lot of Alicias these days, by the way. I mean, like, you hear of Alicias, but many of them are my age. So last week I said, you don't hear a lot of young Ryans these days. You know, I was not concerned, but my opinion was that when I get older, Ryan will become like one of those old person names, like Norman, no disrespect, or Angus, you know, stuff like that. Bill. You don't see a lot of, you see some young Bills or Williams. You don't see a lot. I was trying to think out how to phrase it properly. You see a lot of young Williams. You don't see a lot of young Bills, though. Let me put it that way. Hang on, roll me. Then I was at the playground on Friday, and wouldn't you know it, Mom comes in and stands right next to me and says, Ryan, what are you doing? And I freaked the fuck out. It turns out she was talking to her, like, 5-year-old kid. She was not talking to me. Because I was like, oh shit, put the Pokemon Go away. Now, if you ever wanted to drop a sure on me, you should drop it on me right now, okay? This is the honest to goodness truth. I don't know if Dan's here. I recorded your roguelite defense video, okay? Whether you believe me or not. I recorded it. I was looking around. You can see in the video, I'm looking around as I'm talking, seeing if any normies are around that are going to be like, what's this weirdo doing in public? Talking about Slay the Spire being overrated because it doesn't have any guns in it. And like, oh yeah, Hades, I would say it makes sense that it's approximately considered as good as a game like Neon Abyss, etc., etc. I swear to you, I have it. I tried to post it on Twitter. Twitter's so cooked, obviously, that it simply would not post. It's too long, I think. What is that? A bird of paradise! I guess unless you're like an ex-Blue subscriber, you can't post videos that are longer than like 45 seconds or something like that. So every time I try to post it, it goes, it brings up a button that says edit video. And then I click on the button and it just brings up a black rectangle and a blue bar at the bottom that normally you would use to like select what part of the video and like crop it and stuff like that. But the bar doesn't move and it doesn't do anything, and the black rectangle doesn't show anything. So it's literally like it simply doesn't work. So I'm trying to figure out. I definitely do not want to post it on YouTube because like people on YouTube don't understand media literacy and context, and they would actually just be mad. It might happen on Twitter too, but people on Twitter being mad is funny, to be quite frank, because you're like, anytime someone gets mad at that, you're like, thanks for illuminating that I'm smarter than you. Sorry. So I don't know what, so here's what I thought it was going to be, and it should have been easy. You got me, by the way, on this without a doubt. It should have been easy, and it's not your fault, but what should have been like a very simple process where I record a 1-minute long video, post it on Twitter, and then it's like good to go. Minus points, really? The app is fucked up and cooked, and now I'm gonna have to like send this shit to Google Drive, download it onto my PC, open up Adobe Premiere, trim the shit out so it's 16 seconds shorter, and then post it on Twitter. I was gonna post it on TikTok, but I went to TikTok on my phone, and it was like, you're not logged in. And I was like, I'm not going down to my office, opening my password manager, getting my fucking TikTok password, putting it up, and then, no, it's just, I'll figure it, it was supposed to be so easy, man. Your password manager isn't on your phone? No, this is like, do you think that Joe Biden carries the nuclear football with him when he goes outside? The dude would never be able to bike ride in peace. I deliberately, and you wouldn't understand this probably, and I understand that you wouldn't understand this. I'll be like an offensive husband. For me to experience peace in my life, I have to treat my phone as if it's like a Nokia from 1996, okay? I don't have Discord on my phone, and I very much try to limit other apps that are even semi-related to work. Because otherwise, if I was out, you know, with my kid, with my wife, with my family, by myself, trying to like experience some inner peace, because it's, you know, you need to be able to get that separation between your work and your real life. I wouldn't be able to experience serenity, quite frankly. Have you read The Three Body Problem? It's an insane question. Listen, the number one pet peeve that I have on Twitch, and DL Guiga, you're on fucking notice, and not just because I beat your ass on, you come at me, you the audacity of DL Guiga. I'm undefeated, like 7 rides to 0. Saturday morning, 8:07 a.m. Guess who shows up in my 30-minute cooldown ride? And then I'm like, oh, DL Guiga's putting out some serious wattage, okay? I go click on their profile. Dude's doing 198 watts in the warm-up or something like that. I took that personally. I said, I may lose to DL Guiga at some point. It's not going to be fucking today, okay? It's not going to be today. So I cranked that shit up. I think I put out like 227 watts in the cooldown. And I'm going to be honest, I turned into an insane person. Because you came to me, you were like, I'm chasing you. And you never run faster than when you know you're being chased. For the last 10 minutes of the ride, I swear to you, this is sincere. I kept your profile up on the sidebar. Whenever you changed your resistance, whenever you changed your cadence, I matched you and then plussed it by 30 watts. Because I said, it's not going down like that, DL Guiga. I don't know if maybe you run into some people on the rides that would just say, oh, today's a light day. I'm just going to take it easy. I'm going to stay in zone 1. If you're going to beat me, and it may happen one day, you're going to work for it. That's all I'm saying. You're going to work for it. And if you work for it and you get it, I'll be the first person there to shake your damn hand, okay? But you are not getting the win for free. That's what I'm saying. Someone said, why don't you get a work phone? So, because I already have a work phone. It's called my computer. What am I going to get a work phone so that when I'm sitting at my desk, I'll be like, work's done. Let me look at my work phone now. Now time to go outside. Let me take my other phone. It doesn't make any sense. This is the number one complaint that I have on Twitch right now. And it used to be, you know, drive-by 13-year-old trolls who were like, you're bald. Now they're 23 years old. And whenever they posted it, I'm like, oh, bless your heart. But it's now that my audience has aged from like 15 to like 25, they figured out how to do the dishes, and then they think they can solve everybody else's problems as well. Don't worry about my life is in a good place. I have come up with solutions for my problems, coping mechanisms. We alter them bit by bit, you know. We take one piece out, we put one piece in. We don't just crack the fucker with a hammer and rebuild it from zero, okay? Trust me. I got it figured out right now. I'm doing okay. Especially on the bike. And Cosmo Kramer, great ride. DL Guiga, you could look forward to this in your future. Great ride, Cosmo Kramer. Thanks for the high five. And congratulations, 468 kilojoules in your 30-minute Cody Rigsby Katy Perry ride. I mean, that's some serious wattage, and I'm not blowing smoke up your firework there. Being able to see the stats is very cathartic. Listen, librarian, you can check on those Peloton stats. If you cross-referenced what I said I put out on a ride with what I actually put out on the ride and amortized it out over the course of like the 2 years we've been on the Peloton and talking about it, you would see we're within this margin of error, let me put it that way. Because I don't just finish a ride and go like, I finished the ride, I standing naked on my scale, looking at the phone, see how does that wattage compare to like last week? How does that wattage compare to 6 weeks ago? How does that wattage compare to Saturday? How does that wattage compare to DL Guiga? How does it, it's locked in the cerebellum. When you call out your outputs, it's always like plus or minus 5. See, I'm not out here trying to get any ill-gotten gains. I appreciate the honesty check. Has he worked out toy meta yet? Dude, I thought you were going to talk about Toy Story. Again, a lot of dads have a very similar experience here that I've seen online. I've become much more emotional as I've gotten older. Every Toy Story makes me cry for like a different reason. My daughter was watching Toy Story 3. Can you believe that they had the toys thinking that they were gonna fucking burn to death in a pit of fire. And then Lotso the bear asks for Woody and Buzz's help to get out so he can hit the emergency stop button. He's like, Sheriff, Sheriff. And then they give him a boost. Lotso climbs up to the top and they're like, hit the button, we're all gonna fucking die, dude. And then Lotso goes, where's your kid now, Sheriff? And he like saunters out and you're like, no! And then all the toys, I can't believe they put this shit out for kids, man. All the toys are lying on the garbage and they're like starting, Bullseye, the horse is like struggling and then Jesse just like grabs his paw. Like, no, Bullseye, we're cooked. Like, accept death. And you're like, ah! That's crazy, man. They were putting that in, or I guess his hoof, not his paw, but I can't believe they were the kids. I was like 22 when I was fucked up for other reasons. I was on an airplane going to South Korea to like, it was symbolic of me like leaving my childhood and young adult years behind. So like I was messed up. But then even as an adult watching that, like my 2-year-old's sitting there watching the TV, like they're gonna fucking, the toys are headed for oblivion. Oblivion! It's not like, oh, Woody's arm is gonna fall off. It's like their molecules are going to be reduced to the atomic level. I guess I could always just buy like another Woody or whatever, but you get what I'm saying. And then this fucking Deus Ex Machina, the alien, the claw. And I'm like, it's so cheap. It's such a cheap fucking narrative device. Chekhov's claw. Like, it doesn't even, you had such a good emotional moment, you fucking ruined it. But I'm not even crying or whatever. All I'm trying to say is those aliens are heroes. These bits always get me laughing later in the day. It's just the circle of life, brother, and it like fucking moves us all. And if I can ask Namanu and Mama San, I hate my Samanana. And I say, oh, Samanu, oh. Wrong movie? I think it's always the right movie. Except I'm kind of, people aren't ready for this. People my age, at least, they're not ready for it. I kind of think The Lion King is like slightly overrated, but it occupies a special place in my heart as a millennial. Don't get me wrong. Oh, he's the smartest man of all time? Aladdin's better? People my age don't want to hear it unless maybe they have kids, in which case they already know what it's like. But like, I'm just being straight up with you. Perhaps my most unpopular take right now. I think that the modern animated Disney movies are basically just as good as the 4 super classic ones from when I was a kid. Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, The Lion King. I think you could stack Moana up there without a doubt. I think you could put Princess and the Frog up there. I think you can put Frozen 1 up there. I think it's impossible for you, because like for kids that are, oh, let's go. For kids that are that age, man, can you imagine how pog it would be to be like 9 or 7 and watch Frozen in the fucking movie theater? That would have been a formative experience for your life. Those kids are going to college in like 5 years and they're going to bond over that. They're going to be like smoking gravity bongs talking about how much they cried when they saw Let It Go at the Scotiabank Cineplex, okay? It's a fundamentally generation-defining experience that at my age, just simply because of when I was born, I won't be able to experience, so I'll forever be jealous, I suppose. I think that having watched both of them a reasonable amount in the last few years, in my opinion, I think that Frozen 1 is as good as The Lion King. Like, I think if you were a smug fucking New York elite film Twitter bro, you would be like, oh, like the first time you saw The Lion King with a waxed mustache, by the way, get rinsed, everybody, get rinsed, get rinsed, get rinsed. You'd have been like, oh, the circle of life, a little too easy. Hey, subtlety called, it wants itself back. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. What a delightful little My Future Plan song from Disney. Not that bad. But can you feel the love tonight? Can you hear the snores tonight? We're so back. Frozen's whole plot hinges on a random twist villain. Yeah, still good. The songs in Frozen, with God as my witness, are better than the songs in The Lion King. And they didn't even need Elton John. Elton John gives those songs like a 25% boost easy. When you're listening to the official soundtrack and it's not Elton John, you're like, why would pay Sir Elton whatever he wanted to be on the official soundtrack? You fucked up for life having him like work with Tim Rice to write the songs, but then you didn't put it on the official soundtrack. What are you doing? Might be NL's worst take. I get it. You are an anti-natalist 34-year-old. I can see myself in you. I can understand your love for The Lion King, because I was there weeping in the theater, like they will never kill Mufasa, cereal. I'm telling you, if you could look at your kid when they watch the modern animated Disney movies that are not shitty, like the ones that are pretty good, you will see a funhouse mirror of yourself at that age. You'll have more respect for yourself. You'll have more respect for your kid. You'll have more respect for your mom and dad. Thoughts on the Tarzan soundtrack? You're gonna, if you want to be mad, then that's what we're doing today. I think that I like Phil Collins. I think that the Tarzan soundtrack is not very good. Comparing it to other Disney soundtracks, I like Strangers Like Me. I never want to hear You'll Be in My Heart ever again. You're -2 farming? I'm just giving my honest opinion. It's not farming. Like, there's a difference. Dan putting Hades in the dog shit tier is farming. Because that's not his honest opinion. He knows what he's doing. Hades is mid. He put it in the lowest possible tier. That's not mid. Mid is like Neon Abyss. That's in the C tier. Listen, Neon Abyss, somebody's got to bear the brunt, okay? When's the last time you listened to every Disney soundtrack? The new songs blow the old ones out? That's what I'm saying, man. I've been listening to this shit every day for 3 years. People are like, Tangled blows, man. Circle of Life is the best song ever. You haven't willfully listened to the Circle of Life since you were 9 years old. I understand that, like, it occupies an important place in your mind, in your life. Your ass got to listen a little bit to, like, I've Got a Dream from Tangled. Your ass got to listen to Dig a Little Deeper from The Princess and the Frog or something like that. Hang on, I think I altered my DPI. I did. I mean, you got to listen. Josh, do you listen to a lot of Disney? Probably not, but you ever hit him with oh, I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me with a special... Wait, this way, we got it on the... We went to Jeffrey Tambor's verse by accident. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart? Twinkle in the ivories till they gleam. See, I'd rather be called deadly for my killer show tune medley. Thank you, because way down deep inside I've got a dream. Anyway, it's a certified classic. I'm just saying though, like, I know this is like classic, like, I can't believe a grown man is still talking about movies for kids. We're on 2 Life. This is bad. But, like, I think it is kind of crazy that Toy Story 3 came out in 2010. I don't think current day Disney would be like, oh yeah, and then we're gonna have it look like all the toys die in a fire, and we're gonna have like 8 minutes where it just like they've accepted their fate and that they're going to, you know, it's good. First it's gonna be nothing, then it's gonna be hot, and then it's gonna be darkness forever. I don't think they would do that now. It's a kind of a brave artistic decision. Relative to a children's movie, at least. For most children's movies. It also teaches the valuable lessons that stoic acceptance is the only proper reaction to danger. So true. I mean, the horses, or the toys accepting their fate is one thing. Seeing that a bullseye struggle with it, I mean, that's the kind of thing that'll stick in your craw. Because the animal doesn't know, man. What does the animal know? It doesn't know anything. It's a toy horse. It knows it's going to die. Brother, this shit is made of polyurethane. It just knows it's getting hot. It knows it's going to die. Listen to yourself. Hang on. We got to make some like bold plays here if we're going to get out of this. It knows. Hey, what are you, Bullseye Explainer on Twitter? I bet it did smell crazy in there. I will say, though, Toy Story 1, who's the villain? Sid. Oh, fucking... He's an 8-year-old kid who's not nice to toys, which in real life are made of fucking plastic, so who cares? But for some reason, like, we're supposed to be like, that kid's a sociopath, right? Sid didn't really do anything wrong. He's a fucked up home life, okay? It's not his fault that his mom is, like, dating a dude who rides a motorcycle or whatever. Okay, good game, guys. That was a fun one. There go my ranking points. Toy Story 2, who's the bad guy? Prospector. Now, the Prospector does some stuff that is not great. You know, he imprisons Woody under false pretenses. But it's because he's lonely. And also, he's trying to provide, a safe home and a surrogate family for Jesse. I'm not saying you got to hand it to him. Al... Yeah, I mean, Al is a bad guy. He stole a toy from a garage sale. What is that shit? There's like a $0 fine, don't do it again from the Supreme Court. Like, you know, it's not like he was committing like a war crime or something like that. He's not a good guy, but still. Regardless, okay, Toy Story 4, who's the villain? Gabby. Literally her only crime is that she was like, her manufacturing process was fucked up in the factory, so she's never experienced love. That's literally like why she's set up to be the villain. And then they pull the rug out and they're like, actually, she's just sad, which is totally fair. Who's the villain of Toy Story 3? Lotso fucking leaves all he had to do was hit a button and he let the toys fucking burn to death in a fire. As long as we're comparing the villains of Toy Story, like, If the toys were human beings, he basically tried to kill like 50 people. Also, I'm just saying, I feel like when you see the mechanics of it, when you see the claw come down and grab all the toys, they don't say it, but you know a couple of toys, like Slinky Dog or Ham or Mrs. Potato Head or something like that, you know that they were tumbling it, because that's not a perfect seal. I think they just didn't talk about it. They were like, you did a great job. You saved Woody, Buzz, Jesse. We all appreciate that. You saved Rex. Sure. Maybe a couple of toys fell out, but you did what you could. You did what we didn't. It's unreasonable to expect perfection there. You saved most of the important ones, and for that, we'll be grateful. What about Sid's experiments? They're all on toys, right? I mean, Sid is not even a villain. He's literally just a little kid. Now, you know, if you watch the movie and you were to ask me, hey, where do you think you see Sid's life going? I got my own personal opinions on that based on the tendencies that he's showing at his young age, okay? But none of that actually gets borne out on the screen, and he's got plenty of time to change his ways. He's just a little kid. Like, he's literally in like the 8th grade. No, not even the 8th. He's probably in like the 3rd grade or something like that. I'm losing it. People are like, in one breath, they're like, I wouldn't debase myself by watching Disney movies as an adult. Meanwhile, they're like, actually, Sid becomes the trash man in the third Toy Story movie, according to this video essay that I watched on YouTube. What the hell? You can't have both of those sentences back to back? Are you crazy? Different guys? They are not different guys. Some of them are different, but not all of them are different. You guys are crazy for that one. Did you see that? So I lived through this. You might not be aware of this. After the war on terror was started, France was like, we'll get you on the next one. We're going to pass on this one. So the congressional cafeteria changed the name of French toast and French fries to Freedom Toast and Freedom Fries. It's a real thing that happened. It's pretty famous. It was widely derided at the time, just for the record. It wasn't like people were like, that's good, fuck France. I mean, like 49% of America was like that, but like on late night TV, at least they were like, freedom fries. Well, did you hear about this one, Kevin? Anyway, long story short, I saw that screenshot of like the picture of when the menu was changed. 100%, I'm telling you, with God as my witness, if you wanted to get someone to talk, if you were interrogating them, feed them the 2002 era garden burger from the congressional cafeteria. I do not believe in any capacity that could be anything but the worst thing that's ever been served food-wise. Because veggie burgers are now not that bad, but in the 2000s, they were not very good. And 2001 is like right at the start of the 2000s. They were still making them with fucking... Hang on, let me think about this for a second. The science wasn't there yet. They were all made of like... There was no lab meat. It was all like chopped up portobello mushrooms and shit like that. Let's go! I mean, until like 2008, I'm pretty sure that the vegetable sandwich at Subway was literally just like vegetables on a sandwich. Like there was no chickpea-based patty or anything like that. There was no black bean lunch meat. It was just fucking... Here's like a salad served in between a baguette for some reason. Do you know the side effects of portobello mushrooms? What are you talking about, Willis? The side effects of portobello mushrooms. People are slandering me. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a portobello mushroom. I'm simply saying that if you're ordering like a veggie burger, I don't want like just a shitty fucking Safeway bun, 300,000 little sprouts on top of it. I don't know where they got the memo that all vegetarians or people who would deign to eat a veggie burger for lunch also want like 10 kilos of sprouts placed right on top of a portobello mushroom cap, man. Like, it's just... They have some respect. Okay, now here's... Hang on. You got to admit the lad was cooking something up here with that muskox. All leafy vegetables are dog water. 9-year-old kid spotted in chat. So, why is it so much more insulting that someone in chat said 8-year-old spotted in chat? You know what it is because as a father of a 2-year-old, a 9-year-old basically seems like an adult to me. Like they seem like they should be packing a briefcase and like going to work in the morning, like getting on the subway, wearing like a big old suit. Bye, Mom. See you at 6, honey. I know we talked about it like 2 years ago. One of the most fucked up things was, and I couldn't believe that other people had this same thought, which was so validating. It was like after we had our baby in the hospital, I think almost nothing on earth, I think, can fuck with your brain as much as like bringing a child into this world. I imagine your first probably, like I think things like your amygdalas, like boom, like it triples in size, and like structures are changing shape inside of your brain. So like the first couple of days, you're just looking at this baby, right? And they're like this big. So you kind of like, it fucks with your perspective. So you start to think that like something the size of a baby is like normal. So then I would go to the bathroom and I would look at myself in the mirror and I would be like, holy fuck, I'm a huge baby. I'm like a 10-foot tall baby. And then you would look at a baby that's like 2 months old and you'd be like, they must be in the NBA, bro. That's insanity. I got over it eventually, but for like while we were in the hospital, I was like, Everything looks like a baby. It was weird. I mean, I guess everyone is a baby. Some of us are more baby than others. It's also messed up. My daughter picked up this book from the library, and it was all about like the human body. So it was going over like the stages in your life. There were like 5 stages. It was like age 2, you're learning to walk. Age 8, you grow 5 centimeters a year. Age 14, you enter puberty. Age 25, your physical peak. Now, you know what's funny is that made me, it's just like so brutal. I was like, that's, as a 34-year-old, I was so happy to see that it said at age 25, you were at your physical peak. Because I'm like, I'm 34, I can't do anything. But if your ass is 25 and you're reading that and you're not at your physical peak, that's gotta sting, man. Holy. Anyway, and then from 25 onwards, there were only 2 things. It was like age 45, approximately middle age. And then age 70 was like old. Your body is breaking down. Let's be honest, brother. Almost everything you can buy is better than almost everything in your shop. I'm going thermonuclear. I'm selling the jellyfish. I'm sending your ass out here. Now that is unexpected, but coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb. What do you got there? You got a big old lynx, couple of these lads. Okay, I know what we need. I can't tell you what we need, but I know what we need. And I'm gonna roll to find it. Have you memorized the animal sounds, you motherfucker? Spoiler, it's always death touch. Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. Like, you're right, obviously, because this is the best thing available, but... I didn't give him enough attacks to finish the job. Oh! I'm gonna have to start turning my audio off during these segments. so stupid. Oh, man.
If it's like a ton of noise and a bunch of kids like, oh, fuck you, look at that, you just walk in and you just go like, and they'll all go, the fuck, and they'll sit down and be like, and then you have their attention. That worked every fucking time.
I gotta wait till they lock in. What is he doing? I don't want you to hear what animals I'm buying. And they go like, rawr, and then you go, that's a cheetah. Oh, shit. They fucking move this shit around, bro. 3 months from now, we'll just be looking at a black screen for 90% of the stream. You know what the most fucked up part is, brother? Probably the most concurrent subscribers I've ever had. People, a year from now, from that point, people will be like, oh, he's playing too much Isaac 2 these days. I really wish he would go back to ranked sap. When my parents were still together. Hang on. I think we're cooking. Oh, I think we cooked. Oh! Good game, good game. Thank you, Librarian, for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. We're so back to the same level we started. But honestly, you know, maybe this sounds like cope or copium. I think to work your whole day and end up in the same place that you started is kind of triumphant. Holy cow, by the way. You guys, hey, Elon called. He wants some of his rankings back. I had another bone to pick about the United States, by the way. And then Chad told me that we were like undecided. We were 50-50 on whether this is all of America or just parts of America or just big chain stores. You guys, and I'm just being real with you. It is not like an anti-American bit. If you don't know this, this is gonna fuck you up. Like if you live in the US and you're like, wait, really? This is what it's like in other parts of the world? You're gonna shit your pants. I was losing my fucking mind paying for anything. I'm taking my 90 seconds, okay? Go to Safeway. Scan some shit at the self-checkout, okay? First thing it says is like, would you like to donate some money to stop hunger in America? And I'm like, I would like to. I'm not going to, but I would like to, but I'm not gonna. So I hit no. And then it's like, please enter your phone number if you're part of the rewards program. And I'm like, fucking, I'm not part of the rewards program. Please enter your email address to sign up for the, no, skip. The skip button's 1 pixel. Would you like to donate $5 to get better psychiatric care for American veterans? And I'm like, I'd like to, but skip. And you're hitting like 35 different buttons until eventually it's like, okay, please, your total is $6. How many of the store's bags did you use? Fucking, I used 0 of the bags, this one thing. I swear to you, this is true. At this Safeway Starbucks, which anytime you're in a grocery store Starbucks, it's like even more cooked than the regular one. So you should know what you're getting into. I said, because I was getting a drink for my wife who just had surgery and I'm a good husband. I said, can I get a grande passion tea lemonade, okay? She said, sure. Would you like to add a pastry to make it an even $6? And I said, no. And then she said, would you like to donate the pastry? Like, bitch, you're Starbucks. Why don't you donate the pastry? You don't need me to get involved in this. Just give you money so you give a pastry to the food bank. You're the one buying the flour, baking the fucking shit, and then putting it here, and then the food bank thing is right over there. Why don't you put it in the food bank? You don't need me to give you $2.75 so you can feed somebody else. It would save the guilt trip. It's insanity. And then when I did the checkout, it was a Safeway checkout. So then it was like, do you want to give $5 to stop hunger in America? And I'm like, are you part of the rewards program? It's insanity. Why do we bring so much rigmarole into it's a simple purchase of a beverage, man. Just say no. Well, it's like it used to be. You go to EB Games. You'd be like, I'm buying Dance Central 3 for my parents because they have a Connect. They're never going to even fucking open it, but Merry Christmas. And then the dude's like, hey, do you want to spend $3 on a guarantee? Like lots of times people fucking doing Gangnam Style kick their Xbox over and scratch their Dance Central 3 CD. I'm like, no, that's okay. And they're like, okay, fucking fine. Have a good day. Nowadays, it's the Oppenheimer interrogation scene, man. Like it never fucking ends. Have you seen it? No. I still haven't. I'm sorry. I haven't had the chance. Donating is different. They can fucking donate. I can donate too. Don't get me wrong. I don't need to go to Starbucks to launder my charitable donation through like another company's tax return. Like McDonald's still stays undefeated. You finish picking all your food on the McDonald's kiosk. They're like, you want to round that shit up to the nearest dollar for 3 cents? And you're like, yes, I'm a good person. I see myself as a good person in my mind. Here's 3 cents. Every other place is like, they just hit you with the right, left. Oh, you don't support hungry veterans? I'm not from America. That doesn't mean you can't help out, brother. Hey, Anel, what's the most ambitious meal that you can cook? I don't know. But thank you for reminding me. I made my daughter a grilled cheese sandwich yesterday, but I fucked up because I made the sandwich too good, so she ate the whole thing. And normally when I make the sandwich, I don't make it that good. I try to because I'm trying to be a good dad, but like, you know, it comes out like not cooked enough, so it's kind of like, you know, there's no turgor pressure. This one was like crispy all the way through. The cheddar was sliced so nice and thin. It was like, it was a beautiful thing. And then she ate the whole thing. And I was like, well, where's my half? Where's my hug? Have you considered just making 2? That's the fucked up part is I did make 2. I ate my whole one. And then I wanted half of hers too, but she ate it. Melted cheese, so much more filling than cold cheese? I think you're exact opposite, man. I think you got it completely backwards. I think if you made someone a grilled cheese and then next to that you put a plate with how much cheese you put on the grilled cheese sandwich, they would be disgusted with themselves. They would be sick to their damn stomach. They would be like, I really ate all that cheese? When you're eating the grilled cheese, you're like, nom, 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 just a light little meal. Nom, 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 nom. Bread, butter, and cheddar cheese. Nom, 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 nom. Just something nice and light and healthy. But then when I was putting the cheese on the sandwich, I was like, this is like fucking, like, it's not like American cheese style, like square slices. They're like thin, I sliced it off the block myself. But I was like, this is like 9 fucking slices of cheddar cheese. You buy block cheese? Yes, I buy block cheese. Here's the now, is block cheese me being bougie, or is block cheese something like, hey, you got to save the block cheese? You should be buying the shredded stuff. Like, I don't understand where we're going with this one. Shredded's the easiest? Yeah. Chat trying to decide between lazy streamer, bougie streamer, 25-hour work week. Of course, you got enough time to chop all the cheese yourself. Some of us work. My parents got divorced when I was 8. I didn't have the same kind of help that you had growing up, and it's your fault. Blah blah blah. Good point. Have you considered that I lost my mind? I got my complete personality was blown out by copious use of psychedelics in my sophomore year of university, etc. So pick one. Go ahead, pick one. Sorry, I can't care about Afghanistan. My father was an alcoholic. My Afghanistan was hearing his key in the door every night. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch! I don't think I would ever do psychedelics on stream, chat. Not even for, like, TOS reasons. Honestly, maybe this is like an insane, narcissistic take. I think I see things in reality with a clean mind that other people don't see. So I don't need artificial juices and flavors. Because if I wasn't bringing a unique perspective to the world and then bringing it back to you, I don't think you would watch me. I think I'm pre-psychedelic. I think my third eye I was born with it pre-opened. Not even for $10 million. Okay, I would do it for $10 million. Maybe I got a fourth eye. I might even do it for like $1 million. If we're gonna, as long as we're talking crazy, I'm not gonna bend you over a barrel. It's a cool $1 million would probably do it. If we get much lower than that, I'm gonna have to start taking a look at the specific verbiage in the Twitch terms of service and my partner agreement. But like, definitely, I could say we'll set it up for tomorrow if we're dealing with 7 figures. That's not even close. Okay. Why am I don't know why I'm negotiating it lower though. Everything we started at 10 and now we're even lower now. You think you could procure psychedelics in 24 hours? Yes. I believe almost every time I walk outside, I see a flyer for an illegal mushroom store. They're just on the like telephone poles and lamp posts and stuff like that. I think in 12 hours, I could probably purchase any drug that is currently in circulation worldwide, except ciprofloxacin and other antibiotics, which are very tightly controlled because we wouldn't want to have a public health crisis. You know, we wouldn't want to deal with the looming freight train of antibiotic resistance. And if a couple of people annually have to die from completely preventable bacterial diseases, that's a price we're willing to pay. You know what's crazy too? I don't know if other dads have experienced this, but I feel like it's not unique to me, but it is like relatively unique within the concept of like modern, now we're fucked. within the realm of modern dadness, if that makes sense. Holy cow, we might have. I'll live with that. Let me put it this way. I feel like granddad didn't have to go through this, you know? When he was just working in the refrigerator mines all day and grandma was taking care of like 5 kids. I feel like when granddad met other dads, they were having some pints of Schlitz together and probably saying some fucked up shit. But now, modern dads are very enlightened. I'm not saying there's not deadbeats out there, but I don't see them because my ass is at the playground in the library. They wouldn't be deadbeats if they were there. Or they'd be there, but they'd be like fucked up, right? Anyway, so now when I meet dads in public, it's very cool. Because I'm like, oh, this dad is like a very active dad. This dad's like a stay-at-home dad. problem is, I also think it leads to there's like dad arms races. Like sometimes you'll meet a dad at the playground or something like that, and you'll be like, hey, nice to meet you. And they'll be like, oh, best job in the world. And you're like, obviously, no disrespect, but you've never been a streamer. This has got to be like one of the only jobs in the world that has like long hours. You're on call 24/7 for the rest of your life, and you make negative money. Secondarily, always end up in these, not always, some people are normal, but like 1 in 10 dads, I get like this fucked up interaction where they're like, hey, yeah, we come to this playground all the time. Did you guys just come from story time at the library? And I'm like, oh no, I didn't know that they had story time at the library. They're like, yeah, they started it like 4 months ago. You should really do it. It's really good to get your kids out and socialized. It runs from 8:01 a.m. to 8:07 a.m. Yeah, it's really good. It's a 45-minute drive, so we make sure we suit up early for it. And then like right after story time, they do this thing at the bakery next door. You can get something called like a cappuccino, and then it's just a little cup, and it's non-caffeinated, but they really like it. And you're like, oh yeah. Sorry, I couldn't make it. I was too busy cooking like a gluten-free frittata for my kid for breakfast. Yeah. No, you go from the grocery store. No, we didn't get the eggs from the grocery store. We drove down to Man Farms at Abbotsford, and we got the eggs. We actually could pick the fucking chicken that we got it from, and then we didn't have time for story time because actually she was volunteering at like the school for the deaf down the street, and it's just like this dad arms race like never ends, man. Everyone's trying to like out hustle each other in daddom. Like it's a marathon, not a sprint, man. And then you know what's fucked up is I prefer that to when I go to the playground and it's just like 9 moms huddled in a circle talking to each other, and every once in a while they laugh and then look over at me, and I'm like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have worn my fucking Eddie Bauer Kirkland signature shirt that says chill out, it's summer. They all know I'm a fucking loser. Fuck. They're laughing at me because my daughter said, Daddy, come up on the jungle gym, and I actually came up on the jungle gym instead of looking at my phone on the bench like a fucking normal person. What a fucking idiot, dude. Anyway, let me see what's going on. Let me slash marker sap here for a second. You need dad groups and dad friends? I know. It's actually crazy. I think I made a dad friend at the library yesterday. It was like, I didn't know that it was possible to happen in Vancouver. You know, we used to live in a neighborhood where people did not talk to each other at all because you don't know what kind of result you're getting from the dice roll. Sometimes you'd be like, oh, holy cow, you're like the CEO of Arc'teryx. And sometimes you'd be like, holy shit, goodbye. I have to leave. But nowadays, everybody's talking, in our new neighborhood, everybody's talking to everybody. Where like our kids are about to apply for the same schools. We got each other. You know how long it's been since I added a contact into my fucking phone? I felt like I was 100 years old. He was like, hey, if you want to have a play date sometime, like here's my phone number and I'll send you a text. He sent me a text and I was like, what do I do with this shit? I don't know. The last time I like made a friend was pre-owning a smartphone. I'm like, I don't know what so I was like typing his name in, and then like the name showed up in the phone number spot, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, it was like his icon is just like the first initial of his name, and I'm like, I can't do anything with this. You didn't take a thumbnail photo? This seems fucking weird, right? Like I just met you, click. I also had a lot of boomer moments this weekend. I can't remember the specific situation, but like on the day after my wife's surgery, she was like, hey, can you take a picture of like my stitches so I know how they look? So she was going like this, and I took the photo, and I was like, it didn't come out well. So I turned the flash on and took the photo, and then it turned out well. Well, flash forward to like, 8 hours later or whatever, I'm at the playground with my daughter, and I'm like, hey, can I take your picture for grandma? And then she's like, yeah, okay. And then I line up the photo, and the brightest light in the universe comes on, the shutter sound. Everyone's looking at me like, how old is this motherfucker? So embarrassed, so fucking embarrassing, dude.
Is with us. I'm telling you, man. Like
it's kind of insane.
All of our friends are dead to me.
Baer doesn't like Jackbox, he said?
It broke my fucking heart, dude.
Is it because we played the wheel?
It was like, you know in The Cable Guy, when Matthew Broderick tells Jim Carrey he doesn't have room in his life for another friend right now? That's what it
Sure,
felt.
I'll go with it.
You,
I'll go
I
with
mean, you're Kory. You're my age. You should know the cable guy.
it. Dog.
I know
My
the cable
brain,
guy.
my brain does not recall anything.
Cable
I have to like see it to
guy.
refresh it.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know what it's about.
Yeah, I know what it's about. Yeah.
And he gets like stabbed by a antenna at the end, right? Spoilers.
No, okay, listen. At the end, he realizes that his life is so fucked up because of his parents forcing him to watch so much television. So he says somebody has to kill the babysitter. And he jumps off of the scaffolding to try to destroy the satellite. But he doesn't get impaled. He simply does damage to the antenna. And then
he goes,
they
like, right
say,
next to it.
they go, just relax, buddy. We're going to get you out of here. And then he goes, am I really your buddy? And then the guy
yeah.
goes, sure, what's your name? And he goes, my name's Ricky. Ricky Ricardo. See, Deborah, you with me, guys? Come on, get it going, get it going.
I remember.
How the fuck does your brain recall stuff?
I've
with
seen
such
the
detail?
movie 98 times.
What?
Why have you seen that movie 98 times?
Well, once in the theaters, and then
Okay,
probably
then
on
97 times on
97
cable.
times.
98 times on TBS Superstation, yeah, and then probably 7 or 8 times on Netflix in the last couple of years. Once while doing your mom. Thanks, chat. Thanks for the assists.
Wow, hell yeah, they got you, man.
No, they got you because it was your mom.
Yeah, it's my mom. Our mom.
It was
watching
Apollo's
Cable Guy.
mom. I don't know why you're offering your mom
Oh,
here.
sorry. I thought it was
I
both
mean,
of
if
us.
he's
I thought-
offering.
Sorry.
My mom's a virgin.
What?
I'm running the math on that one.
Taylor's version.
I'm not gonna get what you just said at all, man.
It doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of funny.
Okay.
I think Chip drank his volcano.
No, man, I'm eating a fucking cookie.
Oh, that's better than the volcano, probably.
It's yummy, Kory. Say it's yummy.
Chip, that moment on your stream fucking sent me, dude.
Guys, are you ready?
Content created.
My life is ruined. 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 My life is actually ruined. My life is actually ruined. My life is 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 actually fucking ruined. Dude, I almost started a fire too.
Oh yeah, your keyboard fucked up.
My cable
Yeah.
is sitting in the water, and then I heard like, and I was like, oh my god.
Just watching him play with this like children's science kit, and then like not cleaning anything in between, and then pouring the things together. And I was like, how would we have seen this coming? And then it destroys his mouse pad that he was protecting like with kid gloves the whole time.
The best part about it is pausing the clip before it happens and reading the like instruction book that says that is gonna happen.
Oh really?
It's like, this may cause a big fizzy reaction. Do it on a baking tray or somewhere easy to clean.
Oh man.
I think I was not meticulous about following instructions during my chemistry labs in university. So you'd always you do the numbers on paper and you're like, oh, I'm supposed to have like 2.5 grams of salt at the end of this. And then like, you realize like 80% of the way through, you're like, this is not gonna work, man. And then you just get to the end and you got like a little beaker full of like pink liquid and you're like, doctor? Professor, we did all the steps. This is what we got.
I loved chemistry class. That shit was like magic, except I hated writing out the lab work after. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I did, but it was sick.
The only thing I liked about chemistry class was in high school, our teacher told us like 1,000 times not to touch the little ceramic crucible that you heat up with the Bunsen burner because it gets hot as fuck. And then like literally within 10 minutes of starting one of the labs, a kid grabbed the lid and then was like, oh shit, and then dropped it and shattered it all over the table.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
in the same week in high school, my friend and I both gave ourselves severe burns in science class.
It's crazy. I can't believe they got like 16-year-old kids with those kind of chemicals in there.
Yeah. Well, he grabbed a crucible, and then I was in microbio, and I had like flamed a test tube because we were doing like, you know, we're putting some bacteria on some agar in a test tube, and the girl my lab partner, she was like not angling it in the right way. I was like, oh, you just give it to me, and I grabbed it, and it was just like. You know, and I'm like, take it, I'm like, I don't know where to, like, I'm not just gonna throw it on the ground, you know, like I had to like put it in like the sleeve, you know, that holds the test tube, and then I ran over to the sink, and like my teacher, like my skin was brown, you know, and like I was like, I didn't think glass was gonna hold the temperature that well. He's like, yeah, it does, and I'm like, thanks.
I pretty much did that exact thing last night when I cooked corn in the microwave, and I grabbed the ball, and then I had that exact same reaction in the kitchen.
Oh, dude, I did that once. I heated up a bowl of beans, and I was carrying it to my office, and it, like the first 10 seconds it was fine. Then I was like, oh no, it's not fine, and like my body threw it against the wall in front of me.
Wait, this is last night?
You're crazy.
This was like 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Like
You're awesome, Kory. It's so awesome.
I was like, ah! Like,
You lose all like sensible thinking when you're holding something hot, and your body's just like,
so
I have to
hungry.
throw this
Yeah.
at something.
it was a mess to clean up, man.
You guys see the Twitter video of the New York Giants running back showing up at the game wearing the worst leather jacket of all time? And then somebody
And then
quote
getting
tweeted.
40'd out.
Yeah, somebody quote tweeted it and said that settles it. We're losing by 40 tonight. And then
Oh my god.
oh man.
Oh.
Do you guys see that Elon Musk has a secret child named
Oh my
Technomechanicus?
What a name.
What? What?
Technomechanicus?
Was that the child he
Technomechanicus.
was with the Valorant finals with?
No, that's X.
Oh, that's X. Okay.
I think Technomechanicus is an awesome name, and if they don't fix cars for a living, I'm gonna be pissed off.
That's so funny.
So
I looked up New York Giants on Twitter, and the third result is Giants France.
Yep.
New York Giants France.
No, France just has giants.
What the hell?
You didn't hear, dude?
I didn't know.
I think everyone from New York is a giant in France. Because average height in America is like 5'11". Average height in France is like 5'9". So,
Wow.
No, everyone in... I'm done arguing in this world. I don't know why.
what happened?
I was just gonna... I don't know. I was just gonna say everyone in America feels tiny from New Zealand. but I'm
Really?
like, I can't be bothered.
I thought
Everyone
New
is
Zealand was a
fucking
little
massive,
tiny,
dude.
or is that literally
No,
just
everyone's
me being
tall.
ghastly because
I
of
thought
the
they
Lord
were
of the
huge.
Rings?
Yeah.
I think I got Lord of the Rings confused with reality.
All of those New Zealand actors.
Average height New Zealand men. 178 centimeters.
I don't know,
That's,
dude. That could be 4
5'10"?
foot or
It's
7
like,
foot.
yeah, 5'10", 5'11".
Oh, that's like average, isn't it?
It's
Nah,
tall.
I feel like that's broken.
It's a bit above average.
Yeah, but that includes all the people who were born in like the 1950s who are like 8 inches tall.
Oh, exactly. I am gonna
Ooh,
jump
volley.
out of the window, by the
What
way.
if we, like, maybe this is sweaty. What if we assigned exits? Like, one of us goes
I got
valve,
mine.
one of us goes fuse, and the other two go exit.
I
That way we
would-
can split up and search for clues.
I would love to do fuse, but there's one problem. I never know where
Yeah.
the fuse. I know where the box is on this map, the 2 locations, but I don't know where the fuse is.
The fuse is usually, like, I don't know this map. I know the other maps, but yeah, this map I don't.
I think it's
I'll
normally in the
do
living
fuse.
room, no?
I'll do fuse.
Normally in the living room?
Living room? Okay.
Yeah.
That's the one thing
the
though, is I
wall?
don't know how you go, like, the house is so small. I feel like if you go to the house, you die. But you have to go to the house.
Me when I'm going to grandma's for Thanksgiving, but the turkey come out dry as fuck.
Oh, I spawned in the room with the tool.
I think I have the lockpick right next to me. Yeah.
Y'all want to do some lines of coke in the bathroom? Fuck.
Yep.
Chib,
Yes.
this
Y'all want to do some cat?
this is us.
I mean,
Oh, 3 of us. Look, the bottom one's pogging. I am going to be jumping out of the window. I'll let you know how it goes.
Oh, they didn't lock back door, Kory. We can just go out back door.
This is a dead end.
Oh my god,
Guys, I'm
my
out the
power just
window.
flashed.
In real life?
Oh, it's Sissy.
Oh,
she's,
guys.
she's spitting
Guys,
at
don't
me.
jump
Oh,
out
you
the window.
fucker! You fucker!
I've died.
You fucking Ryan knocked my ass over.
I feel like I mentioned how against good players the window would never work.
ah, but it's just worth it.
Was it?
I'm dead. I was trying to go down the well.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You just
I didn't know
knocked
it was
my
gonna
ass
go. I
over.
was waiting for you to right click on her.
I told you this is the hardest map, man.
Okay.
I'll
Average
have to
height,
get on Reddit later and send that one to you guys.
tallest
I'll PM it to you guys.
country in the world, the Netherlands.
What the?
184
don't believe it.
centimeters. Let me see. I'm looking for Canada 29. Ooh, France 30. That's got a sting. United States. Oh, Canada average height was 179. America average height 178. Oh, how's the weather down there? Low pressure system coming in. How tall am I? 175. Why'd you ask? Oh man.
do
How
you
tall is
think Big
Apollo?
Steve is from,
Fucking 191 centimeters tall or something. Shortest country on Earth, Solomon Islands, 163 centimeters. Lamau.
But there's like 163 people there, dude. That's like the entire population. They had to start like factoring in babies too. That's probably why it's so low.
They should just get like one really tall guy. Bring the average up by like 3 or 4 centimeters.
I'm sorry, but like nothing is more annoying than short people because they always pretend that they're
Wow.
no, they pretend that being short is such a negative and oh no, wow, I can't reach something on a higher shelf.
Yeah,
And it's
we
like
are
meanwhile I'm
always
over here
like that.
like and I'm like, my heart's gonna give out earlier than anyone else's, and I also have back pain at 30. So yeah, that's
I mean, I
Yeah,
can't
it's-
complain about that, dude. I was fat for like 95% of my life, dude. I don't care about my heart.
I
Apparently,
wasn't.
People who are
my
5'6" love to be like, oh, my knees are so weak from being on this airplane for 90 minutes. But it's got to drive you crazy.
I have to get either a first class or the extra seat room, leg room. Either way, I'm paying more, dude.
This guy.
I have a theory
Buzz
that if you
Buzz?
asked people to self-report their height, 5'11" would be the lowest reported height within the bounds of normalcy. I'm
stop saying
5'10".
that.
I can't get away with saying I'm 6 foot, so I just tell the truth. But
I
nobody.
mean, you can because you walk on your toes.
Shut the fuck up, Kory. I may or may not be neurotypical, okay? Now, I'll let you know in 18 months when I finally get my appointment. But
See, I walked on my toes, but it was for a different reason.
Why are you walking on your toes, man?
Oh, why do you, when I make a joke that's funny for the people who get it, you always have to be the ones like, well, I
Because
want to
I wanna
get it.
get it.
I want to
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
we-
So ruin the joke, explain it for me word for word so it's not funny anymore because I want to know. No, I'm not
Just tell
going
me
to
if
do
it's
that.
hooves. Just tell me if it's hooves, man.
Oh my god.
do you want to go swimming? Now replace the S with an M.
Wing wing,
You know what I'm talking about.
wing wing.
You want to go swimming, replace
It's an old, like,
It's an old.
it's
yeah.
an insane Twitter post.
Wim-wing?
That shit probably
For-
from like 1970s.
Forward,
Yep, yep, yep.
forward, Oh, man.
You see the gimmick monkey account getting mad on Twitter the other day?
I did not. What is Gimmick Monkey?
There was a monkey account that would just post monkeys, all cash, normal like, and then they posted one video of the monkey with the brain chip in it, the Elon brain chip.
Oh,
And they're
no.
like, oh, so cutesy, playing video games and drinking banana smoothie. And then everyone in the replies were like, "Fuck you," and then they were like, "Fuck you, you contribute nothing to society. Elon has never killed a monkey." And
no.
then someone would reply like, "Fuck you, look at all the monkeys he's killed. There's an article." And then it was back and forth forever, and it was awesome.
Dude, it is the funniest. It's actually like amazing satire that he had to post. Neuralink has never
Oh,
killed
yeah.
a monkey,
Yeah.
but because of the dangerous level of the product, we've selected monkeys that have terminal diseases already.
Terminal monkeys.
Bro,
the monkey died while we were putting in the brain chip. Must have been that terminal illness ahead, I guess.
It's like if I saw that in a movie, I would be like, "That's so good. This is real life." Oh, dude.
Who's diagnosing monkeys with terminal illnesses?
Me in
They
the
diagnose
Oh my
monkeys?
god.
me in the hospital when the doctor brings out the Neuralink and tells me it's gonna save me. Oh fuck! Oh no, not the brain.
The Neuralink
chip.
is how they tell whether you're neurotypical or not.
Oh no, not the one they only gave to the monkeys who are already gonna die. Please,
It's all right. We can waste this on you.
can't I just have the sugar pill? Okay, ready? Average male height globally, 173 centimeters. Okay? We're going to play a game. Australia, higher or lower than the average?
Higher.
Yeah, by a lot. Okay, good answer. How about Croatia, higher or lower than the average?
Lower.
Higher.
Apollo's right. It's higher. This is the 7th tallest country in the world.
Oh my god.
That's wrong.
Kyrgyzstan.
Lower.
Higher.
Chib's right. It's lower by 1 centimeter.
Yep.
Checks out.
People's Republic of China.
Lower.
Lower.
Higher.
Really?
176 centimeters.
Oh my god. Wow. Congrats,
That's because they
China.
got that one dude that's like 9 foot tall. He just
Oh.
bumped it up.
Yao Ming?
Talking about Yao Ming.
Yeah, Yao Ming.
He is
That's my-
really
the chiblee
tall.
cheddar, Yao Ming.
I do feel like, I don't know if you went through this, Kory, in Japan, but when I moved to Korea in 2010, I was the tallest person in probably the entire country. Every
I
time
mean,
I
I
was on a
definitely
subway,
felt
I was like, I'm insanely
Yeah.
tall.
You
And
definitely
then
feel like a giant.
in 2018, when we went back, every child that I saw that was over the age of 11 cleared me by like at least 4 inches. Like the big nutritional difference between the generations. The kids I was
Absolutely.
teaching were normal kids, but then when they became adults, they were like at least 6 inches taller than me.
And you know why?
Right?
Cheeseburgers.
Cheese. It's probably
That's all I'm saying. It's
the
cheeseburgers.
McDonald's Shanghai Spice
Fucking
combo.
cheeseburgers, dude. Cheeseburgers.
Pisses me off too because people are always like, yeah, they have great nutrition. And meanwhile, I ask my kids, hey, for your English assignment today, you got to write a recipe of something you eat all the time. Fucking every single one of them did the same recipe for instant ramen. You wouldn't believe it. You put hot water in the damn bowl and then cut some green onions up and put them in too.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato.
What? You
Chip.
have to be kidding me right now.
He doesn't know.
Chib, say
me.
toy boat 10 times fast.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Yes. Got
Yeah,
him.
good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood, good blood, bad blood. What's the fucking point, man? Come
Is
on.
that a song?
We're adults. No, it's a tongue twist.
Good
I
blood,
don't
bad
need
blood,
a tongue
good blood,
twister
bad
to
blood.
twist my tongue. I need to say something normal.
I need a cherry stem. I can't tie it into a knot, by the way.
I mean, I think it would be frightening for me.
Oh, I'm right next to Leatherface. This is bullshit.
I made noise. I'm so sorry. I'd like to apologize on behalf of Chiblee Estate.
It'd be a
Oh,
funny
but there's
bit.
also a
Like,
lock
what
back
if? What is the insinuation if someone can tie a cherry stem into a knot with their tongue?
Talented tongue.
Good with a penis.
Good
Yeah, but
oral.
I don't want them to.
oral.
I don't want them to tie my cock into a little balloon animal, though.
Yeah, but imagine what they
I'll be
could
like,
do to the tip, dude.
no, man,
Dude,
stop
imagine you
it!
get a blowjob and it comes out and the foreskin's tied at the end.
Turn it off! Turn it
You're
off!
like, what the fuck do I do with this, man? You don't
Blows
know,
up
you
like a
can't get it
balloon.
untied? You can't get it untied and you really need to pee? Oh, that's
Please,
so
untie it! Untie it!
Please. You're calling them for like the next 24 hours. Please, please. I put butter
I think you
on
might
it,
just
it
have to-
didn't help.
Might have to get the scissors, honestly.
I was being quiet the whole time because I had house cleaners, but they're gone now, so I can go crazy.
Primo moment.
So true.
Can I just say, because I just let
Yeah.
the puppy back out and went around the house. It's so nice having a clean house. Like, holy.
When your house
Very
cleaners
true.
come, do they like dust around your hands on the keyboard and stuff?
I told they didn't clean this room.
It is awkward.
I told them honestly, this is
Could
just
you pick
my
up that
room.
mouse
I'll
for a
clean
sec?
it. Like,
You pick up your mouse for a second? I need the dust under that.
Can you lift your feet up so we can vacuum?
Hold on, I gotta grab all the tissues off the ground real fast.
Leatherface is on top of me, but he's not very
Yes.
good, I think. Sorry, no offense. I don't mean to be toxic. His chainsaw stalled.
His chainsaw died. He's coming back for you. He doesn't see me. I'm gonna go get your lockpick.
Thank you, sir.
I am on,
I'm
a,
on a
door.
door?
Same.
Keep it up. I'm taking Leatherface's aggression.
He's on a door. Do to Leatherface what you did to me and Chib last week.
Okay.
What'd you do to us?
Where he fucked us in the basement for like 30 minutes just trying to get him.
Ooh. We might be against some noobs.
Lol.
I
Oh,
body
that's
checked.
Johnny, sorry.
I body checked.
Guys, I might be cooking with the valve exit, y'all.
I'm
I'm going back into the basement to open the valve.
Oh, hi,
Guys,
Chib.
I'm opening the valve. I'm opening the valve.
Where's the gate?
Yeah, we know where the door is.
By Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
I know where it is. That's the
I'm
slaughterhouse.
following
man.
you
know
then
where
once
it
you
is?
get done.
Yeah, come me.
I'm in
I'm
danger.
following Chib.
Come me.
We can't use that gap at the same time.
Come me. Come.
I'm
another
just
guy?
dead, I think.
Oh, just kidding. That's not a guy. That's just a wall.
Ah!
This guy has
Where-
infinite.
Hey, man. Oh, who the fuck's behind you?
It's me. It's me.
Ryan.
Oh, I thought it was a killer.
I mean, he could be. Who knows? We
Oh,
don't
you're
know
right.
his
It's right
history.
out here. Yeah.
And you go whoop flop, doink, bang on the ground.
So I gotta wait. I gotta wait.
I have the fuse, but I could not tell you where the fuse box is. Oh no, I see it.
I'm gonna sit here until it opens. It's to the left though, you know.
Yeah. and
Oh,
you
we're getting
Kory-
yellow. We're getting yellow.
Corey can knock him over, and we can just sprint out.
I can't. I used it on
we're
Leatherface.
doing valve
Oh, okay.
exit, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
open?
he's
Is it
right
open?
on Chib.
No,
It just opened.
Yeah,
There it
it's
is.
open. It's open. It's open.
Wow.
I'm gonna see your insides.
Tried it.
Lizard.
That's gotta sting,
Oh
dude.
my!
Oh no.
Oh no.
You stabbed him in his back right
I
in the
got
exit.
the
It's
best
so
view of that
good.
because it was showing like me running away from the door, and then you just like jumped his ass.
It's so good.
Oh,
10 points.
Bro.
I mean, that was a ridiculously fast exit.
no.
I want to play these guys again, man.
But no, it's sad because now we're gonna get like level 20s, level
Oh,
10.
the whole team has 170 points. I feel so bad.
You stabbed him.
Well, I knew Apollo. Well, let's just be honest.
Yeah.
I just had the scrap in my inventory. But,
Yeah, no, it was good. It was great. Good, it was excellent timing.
oh.
You did
I wish
so
it
good.
knocked him over like Leatherface gets knocked over. He looks so funny.
You know that the guy at the exit is like, dude, I literally can't stop
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about the survivors coming back later and like beating the shit out of Grandpa.
Just come back with a gun.
Oh man.
That should be the second game. They come back with a gun, and then the family of the survivors.
The Texas Gun Massacre.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Rated PG-13. Man. You guys you were talking about labs. You reminded me, not Labradors. We're talking about laboratory experiments. That like when I was in undergrad, we had to do this lab where we measured the metabolites of locusts to see, you know, how the breakdown of their metabolism was at rest versus when they were alert. So just to get these locusts all like ornery and stuff, our teacher told us this is not like a random guy. He threw a bunch of locusts into like a garbage can and then just told us to beat the shit out of it with yardsticks. So for like a minute, it's like I don't know, like a 4-foot tall garbage can with just a pile of insects at the bottom.
Sorry.
And we're just standing there going, gah, 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 and the locusts are hopping around in there like, what the hell?
Dude, why did I drop out? Shit sounds fun, man.
And then,
torturing
you know,
insects.
the results, we were like, teacher, the results came out exactly the same. And he was like, well, and what if they didn't, though? Well, okay, I get it.
You guys
have
must have
a,
done something wrong.
Yeah.
One of my friends that's a doctor, they were doing this thing once where they like swabbed the arse and then grew the bacteria on a plate.
Yeah.
And everyone's was normal, but apparently one person's in the classes was like bright pink and like crazy. And then she was telling me that person that had the crazy arse bacteria never came back ever again. Like, they just gone.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking funny.
What if he found out they just had like some horrible disease?
Yeah, like the pink arse bacteria.
It's
Don't
like
know. They got a Neuralink.
yeah, and then Elon found them and
If my plain Wi-Fi can play RuneScape, I can get 99 cooking on the flight, man. Easy.
Oh my god.
20 hours, that's 99 cooking. Both with 40 hours total, that's easy 99.
Oh yeah, why don't you just play RuneScape on the plane, man? You're genius.
Well, I don't know if the Wi-Fi will be good enough.
That's fair, actually.
My parents,
I was
age
able to
28,
watch-
let's buy this house and have a child. My friends, age 28, you could just play RuneScape on the plane. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man.
Dude,
We're the
Wi-Fi
ones
is
that
free
are
on the
going
long
to
flights.
a resort. You're the ones who go to fucking Disney World all the damn
Well, it's
time.
the same shit, man.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Is
lie,
it?
if I got invited to Disneyland, I'd
Kid-
probably be going to Disneyland too.
Kids ain't
Like, if I-
allowed where we're going, man.
Yeah. Well,
Hey,
what are you gonna do?
Hey, hey.
just sucking and fucking and
I'm partaking in no sucking and or fucking, okay?
well, but you got that special tongue.
Oh, well,
That's
yeah.
just selfish, Chib.
I'm just saying I need to
I'm gonna
find
use it on
someone who can
myself.
untie a cherry
Oh shit.
stem.
Me getting on Craigslist. Please help.
anyone need their cherry stem untied?
Please, my chim is tied. My chim?
My cherry.
What is a gem?
That is the tongue tying community word for tied foreskin.
Sorry, man.
Point
I'm
and law
focused.
for
We gotta win
the-
this one.
Point in law, whoever just tried to say is chib okay, but they said I'd is chib okay.
Oh, he's done. He's
no.
done. Librarian.
Why'd they say fuck me for? Why did they say fuck me for? Whenever I fly, when you get the ticket, you can pick vegetarian.
Yeah.
But I purposely don't because they bring the food like 10 minutes early and it makes me like anxious. I hate getting my food before everyone else. man.
Oh. Would you rather
I
get it
just hope
after
for
everyone
prayer.
else?
Yeah.
Really? Well, that's nice of you.
They need, I know
like
they're
an
not going
asshole.
to do this. They need to have like 2 aisles on the outside for people to walk up and down, and then 1 aisle down the middle for the food to come out.
Oh, yeah.
You ever like, sometimes you'll be sitting in like row 11 and you're like, green text arrow, be me, have to piss, make the mistake of going to the bathroom. By the time I get out of the bathroom, the fucking beverage cart is at row 12. And I'm like, what do I do? I
Wait
can't-
like 10 seconds.
Just take 10 seconds, it takes like an hour and a half. People are always like, can I get a red wine? Can I get a red wine and a rum and coke and a can of ginger ale? What's good on the plane? Fucking nothing, dumbass. Just get the ham sandwich. I don't work at an airline, but I feel like it would be
We know.
Yeah, obviously. But I feel like I should work at like, what's a fucked up airline? Like Allegiant, right? The tickets are like $8 and you can't sit with your kids or whatever. Wouldn't it be so much better to just like give everybody on the plane like a fuckload of potato chips? They would just, it couldn't cost you more than like $6 or $7 a person to give them all you can eat potato chips. And then you land and they're going to give you 5 stars across the damn board.
Imagine the ambience in that cabin though.
Yeah, Every time you sit down in your seat, it's just
you
like.
can't hear that shit. It's so loud.
If everyone was eating potato chips, it
So
would
can we-
harmonize and probably like the vibrations would unscrew the wings or some shit.
Can we address the way this guy spelled pwned?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
let's see it.
I know it's the hard map, but if we lose to Pwned by Joker, I'm
Oh, man. Like, I feel so
gonna join
loved when they bring the pretzels around. And it's like 6 pretzels inside of a little bag. If you look at the nutritional information, it's like 32 calories. It's like enough to sustain your metabolism for about a minute and a half. Could you just potato chips, man, they're pretty cheap. Give everybody, you have a little potato chip bar or something down near the lavatory.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah. He's going to
Have
say
fun
this is the
first
first
class?
time you've ever had a good idea. Like, I'm so ready.
No.
Fucking go hit me with it.
I've flown first class a couple of times, and lately they've come around and been like, okay, so you can have this like nice meal that we've prepared, or we also have a like plastic box of cheese and crackers. Can I be honest?
Oh,
Yeah.
Give me the
crackers.
cheese and crackers, man.
Yeah. Cheese and crackers on an airplane goes pretty hard.
It goes so hard.
I'm with
and like,
you.
I don't need like a nice little sandwich with a side. Just not give me them cheese and crackers, man.
This dude's never taken a 15-hour flight where you have to manage your macros to make it through the end, otherwise you die.
No.
I have
never.
a tip for flying, which is just eat the whole time. Like, literally bring like a family-sized bag of potato chips, bring like a whole container of Oreos, like and eat. Whenever you get bored, just eat. You're torturing yourself. The food it'd be better to starve once you land because you can distract yourself with stuff at your destination. On the airplane, you can't do anything. You might as well just gorge.
Can I have 7 bags of potato chips? You got that?
I'm telling
I'm
you,
gonna
dude.
open the Leatherface lair door.
Okay. You're gonna be like, oh, it'll never work, and then you're gonna like get a little peckish on the plane. You're gonna start binge eating, and you're gonna be like, you'll be in Houston before you know it, man.
What if he's like, I gotta shit. Now I gotta shit on the plane.
No, if
The
you
worst thing I ever did, I
What?
ate an entire pizza before a flight one time.
that's
Oh
brave.
my God.
Certainly brave.
Well, it's because I had
entire
like
pizza?
$10 left, and I was like, I gotta spend my money before I go home. Like,
You got a whole pizza for $10 at the airport?
okay, it was like 24 or some bullshit, but
Yeah, okay. You can't
then,
even get a
like-
sandwich for $10.
You guys ready to
Someone
door
was
open? I
with-
see we got 2 doors.
Okay, guys, I
Yeah, I'm
picked the
ready.
lock on this one. I'm ready.
I have
Okay,
I'm just getting the
3,
last. Okay, go.
1.
Oh, I hear Leatherface.
Ryan,
Yes.
I'm jumping right out the damn window.
You guys are insane.
No, second floor window. It's the strat.
Okay. Why don't you go out this? The door is straight up just open.
Shit, man.
That's so good. Not this one too, surely.
No.
I also have 2 lock picks.
I'm unlocking the front
Is
door.
that behind us? Oh, he's. Ryan.
Wait. When he opens it, we should come out. Woohoo!
Oh no.
You can still do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it so easily. Brother, I don't think they didn't turn the car battery on, and they didn't close the gate.
Well, wait. You just open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just running.
Okay.
I'm running down the road out the front door. It's just free.
guys,
Unless they're
all
working on
coming
the
over to car
generator right
battery.
now.
Well, cool. I'm gonna need some more.
Leland, run! Leland, run! All right, I'm just chilling out front.
Oh, Leatherface is wait, did y'all open that exit by the car?
Did you say woohoo?
Did you guys
We,
open
uh,
the exit by the car?
Didn't open anything.
Yeah, we just walked out. The
Dude,
car
look.
battery
Huh?
door, yeah.
It's one of the
The car
armadillos.
battery door was open and the car battery was off.
The front door is open. The front
Oh,
Yeah,
gate.
the
we
back
just
door
turned it
was
on.
also open.
Yeah, the front. I unlocked the front door and the gate is just wide open.
It looks like they were talking about how to fix it. They were like, what the heck does it go like red on red on red, red on black?
An achievement.
Yeah, I got 74 public matches.
Oh, I got
achievement.
perfect escape.
I also got perfect escape.
0 points. Pwned by Joker got 0
Got
points.
zero. Yeah, let's go.
Owned by Joker must be 7 years old.
Man, he was spamming that ready button for like.
That's so
straight
sad,
minute and a
dude.
half.
They waited 5 minutes for that game.
It is sad that he is probably 7, but it is probably his father's account that he's playing on. Like, that's a fully grown man that's named that account, pwned by Joker.
Oh, dude.
And he probably loves GTA 5. I guarantee it. That's his main game. You go to that account, like 1,700 hours in GTA.
You just reminded me. Did you see that Subway has fucking foot-long cookies now?
Wow.
They make
7,000 calories.
a foot-long churro, cookie, and pretzel.
Man, that's fucking funny. There's
It's like
never
a-
been a business as fucked as Subway.
It's like a big tray cookie. It's fucking ridiculous. Uh-oh, we gotta watch out for bean soup.
I'm telling. I know that this is. I'm never gonna beat the allegations for a guy who loves potato chips too much. There's one way that Subway could start bringing it back. They put the sun chips on the sandwich.
Ooh.
I'm telling you.
Pretty good.
No additional cost? Like, that's like one of the
Chiblee.
toppings they got in like their bins?
You could get like a layer of sun chips in the same way you could get like 3 olives.
Fuck, man. When Subway first opened in Japan, they probably have like sandwich making rules, right?
Yeah,
And in
yeah.
North America, the employees don't give a shit. In Japan, they're like, the handbook says 3 olives, so they will like count
no.
the olives individually. Like,
Yeah, but I
it's
bet
like,
the sandwich
what's the
looked
point,
good as
man?
fuck though.
Yeah, but as good as Subway can look, which is,
That's
you
a
know,
good point.
I
but,
spawned
like-
next to the dang exit, man.
Subway Japan was amazing for
Subway
us,
Japan, bitches.
because we were like, we're like a sandwich, let's go, a sandwich, as if we couldn't get sandwiches anywhere else.
I bet the sweet onion chicken teriyaki like hit harder too, because that's like it's a local delicacy, right?
Yeah, sure.
Was that LG?
I believe so.
So,
yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I'm going a little later today because my wife is recovering
started
from
late.
wisdom tooth surgery, so she can't stream anyway.
How is
How
she
long
doing?
is a little later?
Minimum 1 hour.
Oh, I can, but I need to go take my fiber real quick if we're gonna do that.
Okay.
I need to go.
Okay.
Oh.
RuneScape stream RSVP.
No, I
RuneScape
gotta
stream.
like do my washing and like do shit
that makes
because
sense.
I'm streaming and then I'm leaving.
With 3, you could do.
Oh, we could do killer, right?
killers.
Oh,
I'll have a little more fun than I realized, yeah. I will be right back though. I'll need
Okay,
like 2.5
okay.
minutes.
Oh, wait, I don't want to exit to leave the party.
I will also go to the bathroom then.
Oh, I heard a crunch.
You can hear that?
I heard a crunch. It sounded like popcorn?
Oh, very close. Ready? Try again.
Oh, I could barely hear that one. So it must have. Is it a rice cake?
Sorry for the wait.
Let's go.
They're a party. Sorry, I'm the asshole.
No, you're good. Take your time. Make these.
I think
fuckers
I'm
wait.
an asshole. Are you hearing this?
What do you
We
eat,
actually
man?
can't hear it at all, honestly.
What are you munching on?
Everything rice cake?
Oh, is it everything seasoning rice cake? I fucking hate rice cakes.
You're crazy.
It's just like I'd rather eat anything else.
Wow, that's damning.
You'd rather
Than
eat
like a coat
gasoline? Yeah.
It's like chewing on a coaster, man.
Yeah, a coaster with some sweet salt on it.
Sweet salt.
Sweet, sweet. What does mine say? Dude. These guys are zooming.
Ah, yeah, they're already they might escape. They're out here.
I'm so fucking slow.
Car battery's off, but they're not on it. Oh no, yeah, no, they're BMing. They've escaped.
We've been trolled.
All right. Well,
It was just one though. You want to
Oh,
watch?
the
I'm
vents?
Oh, Valve. Oh my god, we're getting fucking.
We are
This
getting
map
trolls.
is so hard, man. I'll stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Get
be
it
honest.
for
I
that
got
vent
stuck
out.
at I got stuck in the basement, lost for a really long time.
It happens. See if you can come to Valve exits.
I'm at Valve exit, I think.
You and me combined might be able to slow someone
Well,
down enough.
you can just turn it off, right? If you turn the valve off.
Yeah, but I don't know where the valve is though. I only
Yeah.
know
Oh,
the-
you have to turn the actual valve off.
Yeah, you have to turn the valve. Yeah.
Kory and I are camping. We're being bad people.
No, this is good. You have to.
They're probably just gonna get out a different exit.
No, I turned the thing off.
Isn't there another one? There's another exit.
There is
the
another
other way?
exit, I guess. Yeah.
Ah, there's
that-
one. Right there. They're going for exit,
Oh,
Kory.
to
They're going for valve
oh.
exit.
What? This is Valve exit.
I know.
Oh, he's coming right at us.
Oh, one's in the fucking grass right here. He's making a run for it. He's making a run for it.
Oh, he stabbed me!
There's another. They're two making a run for it, man.
Leland stabbed me! He stunned me! I'm
Oh, he
stunned
knocked
for
me
so long!
over.
They stunned me for so long!
Oh man.
This map is so dog shit, too, man.
Final.
Oh, there's still one
victim.
left. Anna's somewhere.
Wait, where's the?
Oh man.
Oh, she's right here. She's right here. She's on me. She's on me.
Where are you?
I poisoned her. I did not poison her. I have no idea.
The
She's in
slaughterhouse?
Slaughterhouse. Yeah, she's running for valve exit, but it's closed.
Valve exit's closed, yeah.
She's going into the basement. Oh no, she's still in slaughterhouse. Never mind. I'm cutting her up. She has given up, I think.
I must be stupid.
I don't know how to get in here either, man. Oh, I hear the screaming.
She is jumping in a fucking well. God damn it.
Oh, I just left the basement entrance.
So go fucking feed Grandpa.
I guess me too. Okay, fine. I guess we're gonna try.
I'm bugged.
No.
I can't interact with anything and I can't sprint. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I just had to swing my weapon again. I'm telling you, man. We got the tale of 3 maps. One's
Yeah,
too easy
I really
for the
like
killers,
this
one's
one.
too easy for the thing, and yeah, one's too easy for the...
As victim, this map makes you
Oh.
feel like a genius, though.
Yeah.
Who made the chicken? Who made the chicken angry?
It was not me.
Wasn't me.
Well, then they're up.
Me when I'm in and enjoying the stream competition and my opponent is Chiblee. Monk ass. She stepped in a
got
trap.
23
Joe, she's getting bone scrap over here. You're right. There's so many. The basement is so fucked, bro.
Dude, the basement is really hard.
Okay. I am ending it. I have enough blood. Grandpa will be happy. We can fucking move on with our lives.
Yay. She's gonna stab me with that bone scrap, brother. I just know it.
Get over here, you old man.
She's not gonna stab you with that bone scrap, brother.
She's dead? Oh, thank God.
The hunt is over.
That was brutal.
Oh man.
The basement on this map is fucking huge.
I'm telling you, man. It's night and day, literally.
It's
And
like at an
figuratively.
amusement park when you like think that, oh, I'm like a little kid, I'm gonna go down that slide. Then you don't realize when you get to the top, like all the slides go to different places. So your mom and dad are like waiting at one, and you're like, oh, I guess I'll try going down this one. Then you go through like 100 twists and turns, you get spat out in no man's land with no adults around you, and you're like, ah!
You get spat out at 95 miles an hour, and someone videos it and sends it and puts it all over the internet.
Dude, I want that one back. I feel like I made 2 mistakes. I think we could have wiped them.
You guys go to the public library recently?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I went to the Vancouver Public Library several times.
Really?
In recent months.
Get anything good?
Rest. I sat down while. the kids explored the library because it's exciting.
Every
Such high level, man.
every library I've ever been to in my life, there's always like one 65-year-old man in a winter coat playing like the worst fucking Flash game you've ever seen on the library computers. It warms my heart every time.
Usually it's like porn.
One time I was at a bar in Vancouver and a dude came in with his laptop and then did just download like it was porn, but it was like old man type porn. Like it was a bunch of sexy pictures of ladies in swimsuits and stuff like that, which is somehow like even sleazier than pornography. Like, bro, at least the women in the adult films are like they know they're getting jerked to. These ladies are just at the damn beach, you sicko.
You sure it wasn't two kids in a trench coat?
No, I could tell it wasn't two kids in a trench coat.
Oh man, dude, the Vancouver Public Library is crazy though. You can rent so much
stuff. Yeah. Video games,
musical instruments. You can rent
did
like
not
a
know that,
studio
honestly.
to like record music.
Every time I look at like what the library has coming up, I don't know why. I'm not hating on the library. I love it, but the classes that they have and like the workshops and stuff, I'm always like, oh, maybe there'll be something interesting. And then it's like, how to do your taxes with your dog. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's pretty sick.
I guess so. It's if it could just do it for me, that'd be even better, though. I should not.
Whoa,
Be.
I don't know. Can dogs do taxes?
Hello. I'm using my ears.
Oh, I see the exit. I've just now I got to it.
Just stand in front of it. You can body block it. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ!
What happened?
All right.
I turned on the lamp and it exploded on me. Man, Dan's increasing copium about Armored Core is
Oh,
so
what
good.
happened? We lost Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
Wait,
never mind.
we're in a
Now
survivor lobby.
we're survivors.
Wait, no.
What do
Let's
we do?
leave. Let's exit
Holy
menu.
fuck! Level 35s.
Sorry, I'll give you another party invite. I clicked the
Has
wrong
Dan
button,
been
probably.
playing like the same boss over and over again?
He's
like a
just
week
like
ago?
he keeps trying to convince himself that it's a Souls game. I think it's like a little for his psyche and a little for marketing. But the newest tweet, Chapter 4 at Armored Core confirms it is indeed a Souls game. # Armored Core 6. The guy, he used the corporate hashtag. He used the @ for the brand account. Like,
It's yeah.
let me see his tweets here.
I was looking at it and I just, you know.
Hope you have a great week. Man, shut up. Good morning. Who does this guy think he is?
Fuck you.
Good morning. You ever tried tweeting, I'm going to be 1 hour late today? And then like questioning whether you should just tweet that I'm going to be 1 hour late or if you should put a reason as if you're beholden to the people that are reading the tweet?
No, I don't usually be late.
Oh, really?
I usually just don't stream at all, or
Sorry, I was late. I had to drop my kid off at daycare, and my wife couldn't do it because she had her wisdom teeth out, and her face was all swollen, and her mouth hurts a lot. So I guess
Did she get all swelled up?
Took it as a dig because I
I'm a bad person. I guess I'm a bad person because I'm.
Didn't mean
taking my
the
kid to
defensive
daycare.
nature at which you're responding to this really tells a lot about how you
No,
feel.
it's fine.
about
I'll take her out of
what you
daycare.
did.
No, I'll take her out of daycare. Oh, don't take her out of daycare. You're taking the job away from the person who's in the daycare. Okay, I'll keep paying for the
What's she
daycare and then
learning
not
at
using it
daycare?
at all.
I don't even know who you're talking to anymore, man.
How is Kate doing?
Today is the worst day so far, but it's not that
really?
bad. Like,
Weird
she's
you
got
were speaking
some. She can't really speak for herself right now. Okay.
It's the worst day ever. It's not that bad. It was just a wild two things to say one after another.
I mean, Ryan's had it worse. He had to take care of his kid for an extra
Yeah, he
hour.
had Camplio factor.
Excuse me, I
fear
took care of my
factor.
kid the whole weekend.
Camplio factor.
That's today's sponsor.
Yeah.
The chicken
Hashtag
sashimi
Camplio
dish goes
factor.
crazy. It's on menu 2.
That was LG, yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's LG, I suppose, LG.
GG.
Even if we're losing, I'm still having fun. Even if it's my fault.
I'll see you boys in fucking Cancun, except I fucking won't.
Oh shit, dude! No gaming, no gaming.
I'm gonna see you.
Non-gaming, 2% London on Wednesday.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, see ya.
Later. All right, I should probably bounce. Kate will not be live today because she is recovering from her wisdom tooth surgery. I will send you elsewhere. I don't know where though. I don't want to raid Squeaks because it's like two cultures, two immiscible cultures coming together. To Chiblee? I thought Chiblee said he had to go do his washing. Oh, he is live. You're right. Well, you snooze, you lose, Squeaks. And I will be back tomorrow. I will probably be late again tomorrow if I had to guess. But I will keep you posted probably. Later. I'm malicious, mean, and scary. My sneer could curdle dairy. And violence-wise, my hands are not the cleanest. But despite my evil look, and my temper and my hook, I've always yearned to be a concert pianist. Can't you see me on the stage performing Mozart, twinkling the ivories till they gleam? Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers, cause way down deep inside I've got a dream. He's got a dream.